Recording?
Let me double check.
Okay, we're going for 30.
We are recording now.
Going for 30 minutes. So at 9:30 we should be done. Or wrapping things up.
Yeah, it's
all right. And in 3,
9:30, it's 9:09.
2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to the Grizzled Beagle playthrough. This is Kreslev.
This is Dingo.
This is Jotsam.
And we are back in the Borderlands yet again. Again with Borderlands and stuff and
Press start,
things.
Jotsam.
And
I'm drinking Mellow Yellow.
except this time no Minecraft references.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
No, they don't.
Oh,
they don't
apart from
call
that
you
one.
You're right, they don't. That's fair.
Let's see.
Let's see, what are we doing? It is going
I don't
to
know,
be...
stuff and things.
we are going to the Highlands. We need to do the Highland stuff.
Oh, the gravity is so weird after playing Payday.
Oh.
Don't tell people we play Payday, because we really don't. Nobody plays Payday.
I don't play no Payday.
Played it.
Jotsam really
That's right,
doesn't. He
Jotsam
doesn't
actually
play Payday.
Yeah, Jotsam really doesn't play Payday.
That's because it crashes my computer every time I boot it up.
Matt Fong. Gotta turn your Matt Fong off.
Yeah. And best
That
case
is a
scenario is
terrible,
that I
awful
shoot the
person.
same cop character model 3,000 times.
Look, you have your hobbies. I have mine.
At least throw in bearded
And for those
cop.
of you who are wondering, Payday 2 is not a precision platformer if you're trying Hot Lava 2.0. Not a precision platformer.
Not even a little bit.
I don't think it's precision anything.
Oh, a little bit of channel updates, or whatever else you want to call it. We are dropping back down to 1 video a week for a while.
And pretending you care.
Because of school. I know, for the 3 people who actually consistently watch, we're going back down to video. Oh, please don't do this one. I hate this mission.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I don't even know what's happening.
Unless
I'm waiting
we're-
for somebody else to do something.
It's a terrible one. We're gonna go kill Stalkers.
Alrighty then.
I love killing stalkers.
Stalker time.
I'm going over here.
Whee! And let's
So
see.
stalkers, the best enemy in the game.
Yeah, all the missions in the Highlands are terrible, so I don't even know why we're here.
That's not true. Not all the missions in the Highland are terrible.
Yeah, that's not fair. That's not a fair. That's not
The
a fair
Overlook
statement.
missions are fun. The Overlook missions are fun. Apart from that, all the missions in the Highlands are terrible.
Well, besides all the hullabaloo, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Very, very timely reference. Wasn't it just the anniversary of his death?
Well, in February it was the anniversary of his birth, so I don't know. Maybe.
The odds are pretty good. We commemorate his death yearly.
I know
Look, I mean,
that
it's just-
it was in Israel. It was recently the day of remembrance for the Holocaust victims. I mean, I know Jotsam doesn't believe in the Holocaust, but you know, whatever.
Actually, I
have
remember
to say,
making
though,
a
I mean, really,
Holocaust
when you-
statement. I don't remember what it was about. Was it? I think it was just a comparison, like a terrible comparison.
Yeah, it was talking about. You were talking about. I think was it Sega bass fishing?
Probably.
Yeah,
not.
you said that Sega bass fishing was effectively the Holocaust. We have to talk about things.
It's equivalent.
We have to talk about things
Well,
so
considering
that terrible travesties can't be visited upon humankind again.
Fish have to sit around and remember Sega bass fishing. They have a Remembrance Day for it.
Fish.
Yeah. Fish.
The
Holocaust was a lot like
to
that.
a different place.
It was like Jew.
There was a lot of fishing.
I have to say though, there's one thing you have to give John Wilkes Booth credit for though.
Good
We
aim.
do remember him. When we do, no, he's right on the. I mean, as an actor, we remember him.
Well, he even. I mean, you have to respect him because he even said something epic after he shot him. Like he did a 1980s movie line.
What did he do?
He said "Sic Semper Tyrannis,"
Death to tyranny?
thus always to tyrants.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty epic. You got to admit. What did
I don't speak French.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what did he do? He did nothing. He just wore a wife beater and curled up somewhere after he shot Kennedy.
What a punk. I don't.
Well, I mean, in Lee Harvey Oswald's defense, he didn't actually shoot Kennedy.
That's true. It was the aliens. It was all the
It was,
aliens.
it was the guy on the grassy knoll. Sniper on the
was an
grassy
alien.
knoll.
It was the CIA, duh.
Actually, you know what this
Everybody
reminds
knows
me
that.
of? What was that movie with
CIA
Mel
assassinated
Gibson?
Kennedy?
No. What was the name of the movie with Mel Gibson where he was a conspiracy theorist?
I think it was
that
called
movie?
Conspiracy Theory.
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. Anyway, in that movie,
Oh, here I'm looking up. I'm
He,
looking it up.
what? No, play the game. Why aren't we playing the game?
I am
Just
playing
play
the game. I can do both. I can
You
multitask.
can't do both.
Thank you.
I can do both.
Are you a robot? Anyway, he talks about why is it that all of the all of the assassins, all the presidential assassins, you always know their middle name.
It's
like,
very important
other
to know
people,
that.
Well, it's weird because like if you won't hear it. You won't know their middle name unless they succeeded. Like what was the name of the guy who shot Reagan? Oh, John Hinckley. Hinckley didn't actually kill Reagan, and we don't know his middle name.
So you're saying that had he killed him, they would have thrown the middle name in there?
Yeah. That's exactly what Mel Gibson's character says in Conspiracy Theory. I assume it's called Conspiracy Theory. If not, we're just going to go with that.
Let's see. Yep, it was called Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson
Well,
and Julia Roberts.
how convenient. How
What's the
convenient.
year on that?
And Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart apparently was in it. 1997.
I would be more impressive.
I wasn't
more
even
impressed
alive
if
in
it was Patrick
1997.
Swayze. Yes, what? I'm literally a baby. I'm 10.
I'm actually 13.
That
It's
makes
true, Jotsam is 13.
that makes Techno Wife a pedophile.
Oh yeah, she is. It's crazy. It's all right though. She was my 5th grade teacher.
Well, you know, at least she taught you something. Buzzing.
Oh yes.
I think there was actually a woman that was recently arrested for doing naked Twister and like taking
I read that. Oh, I read about that with her daughter. Like, she
Yeah,
had
her
a
daughter's
party.
friends.
She had a party for her daughter, and her daughter's friends came. The lady had sex with her daughter's boyfriend or something, or her son's boyfriend. I don't know.
Public school is awesome. You just don't get that stuff elsewhere.
No, it wasn't a teacher. It was her mom.
Oh.
Yeah, it was her mom.
Never
It was her
mind.
mom.
Yeah,
I don't know why
I
it's
was figuring it was a
Watch out,
teacher
we got
because that's what we're
exploders
talking
coming
about.
Oh no! Things are exploding.
Oh, I leveled up apparently. All right.
Ding.
Let's.
So
spin
yeah,
this on
stalkers. Lots of stalkers.
Well, here's the last recorder. I'm waiting for this one. Do you guys care? No.
No,
All right.
no,
cool.
not really.
Let's go. Yeah.
Henry ate his hand.
Which is weird because Henry was a girl first, and second of all, another strange thing is that Taggart was actually Hammerlock's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why that's necessary. Like, I'm perfectly fine with
Necessary?
having homosexual characters. Well, I'm perfectly fine with having homosexual characters in games. Like, it's not that. But if it's relevant to the story, like, why do I need to know Hammerlock and Taggart's sexual orientation? I don't care.
I love how you
Why is
assume
it even?
Borderlands
Why
has
is
a
it even
story
brought up? It does have a story. It's just not a good one.
for anything to be relevant to.
It has a story, just not a good one. I don't know why I'm using this terrible assault rifle. It's just awful.
Because it loves you. Your assault rifle loves you, and you show it no love.
Terrible.
It's terrible, terrible.
That's just
Absolutely
terrible.
terrible.
That's terrible. Be back.
All right,
There we go,
what's
we'll
our
use
next
that.
mission?
Yeah, alright, cool.
Missions.
Oh,
missions
oh
for
yeah,
stuff
we need to do
and
missions,
things.
don't we? I'm sorry, I was doing a thing.
Whoa,
Arms dealing,
whoa,
no.
whoa,
what are you doing?
whoa! I have no idea.
What's happening?
I don't even know where you are, but your death trap's gonna kill me. I didn't want to fight. It was an accident. Oh, you stepped outside bounds. You lost.
I'm scared
Oh,
and
did I?
confused. We actually missed one of the Tannis echoes, so we got to go back up here where we just were. Thanks, Obama.
I blame you.
According to
I
this,
blame
we
you.
don't have any.
That's actually
Tannis
probably my
echoes.
fault. Well, we got to go pick them up. Do you see the little diamond?
Yeah, but you
No.
said
It
we
says you
missed
gotta go here.
one.
No, I don't.
Here it says we missed
I
4.
wish- Yeah, I really wish that real life was like that. Like, your next objective had a little marker. Honestly, I wish
My
life
life
had
is
a
like
mini
that.
map. I wish that my life had a mini.
It's called
Oh,
Google
one time-
Glass.
One time, whenever Mrs. Dingo and I were, that's true. That's effective. One time when Mrs. Dingo and I were in a J.C. Penney's, we were still dating at the time, and I lost her. I couldn't find where she was, and I had been playing World of Warcraft so much at that point in my life that I actually looked up and to the corner of my vision to look at the minimap so that I could see her there, and I immediately regretted every decision in my life that had led me to a point where I thought that was something that would work. Hey, B.A. Pyro Thresher, how's it going, buddy?
This is weird. You won't let me have a vehicle.
Why are
'Cause
you?
it hates
What are you
you.
guys doing?
I'm bringing in reinforcements, thank you.
Okay, Glass, make me socially awkward and pretentious. You can't turn that feature off.
Why would you want to? How is everybody going to know? How is everybody supposed to know how superior you are to them in every possible way if you don't have something jammed on your face at all points?
That you talk to. Google Glass has
All right,
actually
Glass,
been pretty
please.
much shut down. Like, they're not selling them anymore.
Why?
They were so awkward, people wouldn't
Because
use
of
them.
the Apple Watch.
Because they were so awkward, people use them.
They wouldn't
I
use
would
them.
think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. I would
Well,
worry
that really
I don't
is
know
it.
if I was talking to somebody that had Google Glass on, I would just assume that they were watching porn while they were talking to me.
I don't think it works
pretty-
that way.
that's a
It
pretty
was
good
actually
assumption.
really limited in what it was able to do. What do you want, Techno? Why? That's
She
the
saying
last
hi?
time I get you tickets for something. You came back. That wasn't the point.
So how was the snuff film? It was terrible. The person survived. What?
Is this the program?
Let's go.
Alright.
We have to wait for Jotsam.
How'd it go?
Why?
Who's
Why are we doing this?
Doing something.
I'm talking,
because
I'm
he's the
talking to my
cameraman.
wife.
Come get in the car.
Check
So,
on the baby.
so
when you
besides
go
that,
upstairs.
Mrs. Jotsam, how was the play? Oh, it was terrible. One of the actors snuck into one of the top booth, killed a guy. It was horrible. Oh, anybody we know? Nah, some tall guy with a beard. It was weird. Whee!
Alright, are we doing something? Because I just don't know
Yes,
what's
I'm
going on.
getting echo.
Pick up the echoes. Yes, pick up the echoes.
Oh man,
I
these
didn't get in
missions
the
are
car,
so
and you guys
dull.
blew right past me.
I thought you were in the car. Why did you get out of the car?
Because Jotsam wasn't getting in the car.
He was getting in the car. That's why he's in the car right now.
No, I'm not. I'm down here shooting threshers because I'm bored.
Well, you were in the car. Ah,
Finding little recordings is
wormhole.
pretty dull.
why? Why is
Oh,
everyone
why'd you
dying?
kill it? Oh,
It's
why'd
fine.
you
We're all
kill it?
fine. We're all fine. Everything's fine. Stop.
So
Stop
I can
worrying about
revive
it.
you,
It's
get
okay.
the extra
Ah,
XP.
It's pretty much meaningless at
Thanks
this
for the
stage of the
100
game.
XP, bro. No XP is
Everyone's
meaningless. You take
died.
that
Everything
back.
is terrible. Nothing is good.
Everything we're getting from this mission is useless. That's right. We should be doing something else. I've said it.
What else are we getting? Your commentary. So there.
Boom, bang.
Oh,
Bye.
Be bourgeois, it is love.
this mission's about as as necessary as most movie sequels.
Are you suggesting Cheaper
Get
by
it,
the
idiot.
Dozen 2 wasn't necessary? America says otherwise.
I wonder if they had a prequel that was like Cheaper by the Half Dozen.
No, it was actually a remake.
Ooh, wait,
What are we waiting on?
why does that level 17 Thresher have a skull and crossbone above his head?
Thanks, Obama.
What are you going to do when Obama's
I
out
feel
of
like I could
office?
Complain
just
about
gonna-
whoever's the next
Yeah.
president. That's how America works, don't you know this?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to roll off the tongue. It's just not going to. There's something about the kooky name
Whoa.
Obama that just makes it sound nice.
Thanks, Ted Cruz.
He is not going to be next. There's just no way he'll be next.
He looks like a cartoon character. That's
Look,
part of the problem. You cannot. You can win the
We
cartoon
have to have
presidency.
someone. We have to have someone to root for that we know isn't going to win now that Ron Paul is no longer running.
Why
I'm
is it
going to go
Ron
with
Paul
Hillary.
running?
That woman is a monster.
Oh God, no!
She's never going to
No.
get voted in.
Please, no! I will literally sell my firstborn for that not to happen.
Literally.
She'd probably be up for
Yeah,
that.
it depends. I mean, it depends on who's selling or who I'm selling her to. I mean, if it was somebody that would,
Another
made
Dingo?
more money than I did. Well, if it was somebody that made more money than I did, I'd be okay with it.
Like Ted Cruz.
I've watched his stuff. He seems like a pretty okay guy.
We
I'd
get
let
a
him- I'd let
Bush
him
in office.
raise
That
my
would be
kids.
exciting.
Yeah, I wish I
Another
could
one?
agree on that. I really can't.
What?
That he's an
He
okay
seems
guy.
like a nice enough guy?
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy, I guess. I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
For the first time he emerged onto the national stage, it seemed like that every
He
move he was
emerged.
making,
Like a face hugger, like a
Merged.
face hugger from Aliens.
it seemed like everything he was doing was trying to put himself into a publicity stage to be president, and it seemed really obvious when he read Green Eggs and Ham to Congress. That's right, he did.
Wait, what did he do? I'm sorry.
He
my
Well,
read
face
Green
died
Eggs
for
and
a
Ham
second.
to Congress.
It was a filibuster.
Oh,
in
that's
their-
right.
in his defense, it was on their designated reading level.
But you know, he just wanted to be the
He totally
guy
got
who's
the
known
AI
for
points for
doing
that.
something kooky like that during a filibuster. I mean, it just... It
Look,
stank
he
of
has to get his
strategy.
AR points so he can get that eraser. Like, that's something that has to be done.
But anyway,
Sweet erasers.
I don't know that there's still
Okay,
going to be like 20
but I mean,
people who
isn't it-
come forward for the next
Wait,
presidential
Johnson doesn't know what
election.
the AR points is, dude. He'd have to live through that.
What?
Yeah, he's 13. You're 13. You don't remember. You never did advanced reader points.
No, that's because I was a very advanced reader and really will be once I hit high school.
That had nothing to do with how well you could read. It had everything to
I
do
don't
with
think
government
they're-
bureaucracy.
Hey, I got
13-year-olds
Pizza Hut
actually
Book
go to
It.
high school.
You remember Pizza Hut Book It?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, book it.
That's an advanced reader.
That is. I don't know. Is there really any? Is there really any good option for president?
Well,
There's
again, there's
never
going to
a
be like
good
20
option
more
for
people.
president.
So.
That's why it's president.
It's the lesser of all evils.
That's the way the presidency works. Don't you should know this by now?
At this stage, you have to be a celebrity to win anyway, so it's just going to be cruddy people.
Oh, that's no fun.
Kreslev, you're dying.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get to the thing.
Well, you left us. You left us behind. Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna survive?
I don't know if I am or not. I'm trying
I'm
to progress in the
coming.
game.
No. Oh,
He did.
I don't know what you
Sorry,
two are
buddy.
doing back there.
I got there just in time.
I was doing something you weren't, living.
That's fair.
I'm going for the last two books and to get the mission, whereas you two are lollygagging there doing nothing.
Look, we were talking about bookets, okay?
I was talking about bookets too.
You know how many of those medals I have?
You guys got medals?
You mean
Yes, we
medals
got
I
medals.
have? I actually do have medals, thank you.
See?
I
He
never
knows
got a
about it.
medal.
Well, they just gave you the
got
pizza and
medals.
they were
We just
like,
got
it's okay you didn't read it.
Well, no. I mean, I grew up in Kansas, so I mean, they didn't really. I mean, any reading at all was considered a miracle. They didn't really pass out medals.
I don't really
one time,
read books,
whenever
I just use
first...
rows of corns like Braille.
One time, when I was really young and I was super fat, I was in wrestling. But I was so fat that when I went to my first tournament, there was only 2 other kids in my weight class, and so just for showing up, I got a bronze medal. Just for being there. I lost both my matches because I was laughing at the kids because they were stupid and idiotic.
I had this image of a kid who's
both my matches.
so fat wrestling that he
Wrestling?
Again,
So fat wrestling.
I had this image of you sitting there, like they kind of roll you in, and then the other kid just tries to pin you, and you just sit there until he's exhausted. And
you're confusing it with sumo. You're confusing it with sumo.
well, that would win in sumo.
Easy mistake to make. Very similar. Actually, if you want a good idea of what my wrestling matches were like, imagine Ahab versus Moby Dick. Except it's the end of the book where Ahab actually kills Moby Dick.
So they gave them harpoons.
We're whalers on the mend.
It was Greco-Roman wrestling.
You
So
realize-
naked, is what you're saying.
Wait, you said Ahab
Well,
kills
look-
Moby Dick? I think it's the other way around at the end of that book.
I'm thinking of the J.J. Abrams version.
Oh, well, in that one you
You
can't
think about
tell
the movie
because of the
Dances
lens
with
flare.
Wolves.
You're just peering through the light saying, who killed who?
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of which, Star Wars trailer
Ow.
came out today. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I saw that.
it had many stars and wars in it.
I was relatively unimpressed.
Also had Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's
Yeah,
in
and
it.
Chewbacca.
He's like, hey Chewie, I aged and you didn't. What's up with that?
Well, obviously the whatever thing Chewbacca is
A Wookiee?
doesn't age. Whatever.
Did you forget the word Wookiee? Are you an American?
I did forget the word
He
Wookiee.
did.
I did forget the word Wookiee. I apologize profusely.
I apologize for nothing.
I'm hoping at least for an extra scene of Harrison Ford snuggling his Wookiee, which is what I've always assumed happened. I mean, think of the warmth.
It's a 3 Wookiee night.
Go, Death Trap. Hooray.
Am I the one who's really confused about what can or cannot be phase locked?
No, I have
very
a perfect
confusing.
understanding of it.
Yeah, even my
Okay,
understanding is
you
ideal.
mind explaining it to the rest of us?
Nope. You have to figure it out on your own. That's the way phase locking works.
Okay, that's fair. It's fair. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like if you have to ask, you'll never know.
It is.
So it's one of those things that what each person has to come to the understanding on their own, or else they never truly understand.
Work out phase locking with fear and trembling.
Exactly.
I'm just really confused by it. Like, remember what was it? We were doing some boss, and I could phase lock the boss. What was that?
Was it Wilhelm?
No, you can't. No, you can't phase lock Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
It was one we did. It was one we did recently. Oh no! It was in the caustic caverns. I could phase lock that enormous blue, the blue crystallisk. The thing was simply massive, and I can phase lock it, but I can't phase lock a thresher.
Simply massive.
That's because the Thresher is underground.
Yeah, they're like an iceberg. You're just touching their nose. Kreslev, where are you going and why? Why?
I'm going back to Overlook.
I hate that place.
We already. We already know how. How is no longer a question. The question now is why. Why now, brown cow?
Are you not coming?
I mean, that's a very personal question.
Double rainbow. Full on. All the way. Perfect double rainbow. All the way. What does it mean?
What is happening?
The Claptrap saw a double rainbow.
Oh boy!
No,
arms
we're not
dealing.
doing that one. No, 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 no. That one's never happening. I got an achievement.
Achievement
I
unlocked.
got an achievement for that. That was weird.
Good.
Jotsam, did you get that achievement?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we all got the achievement. We all got the achievement. It's a communal. It's
Yeah.
a communist achievement.
All right, well, check on Overlook. What are you guys doing?
Working on it.
I'm turning in missions.
Hurry
Thank
up.
you.
All right, let's do this thing. Canuck. There we go.
All right, I will say that. Yeah, okay. Overlook is pretty boring. I'm sorry. It's not as bad as some of the later ones. This is still not that bad, but I will say this is the beginning of things getting worse.
I'm going to get in some
Hey,
DLC.
there's some good areas. Let's see. What do we got? The bandit camp that we eventually go to. That's fun.
Hey, that's spoilers, man. There's spoilers.
I just said a bandit camp. How was that spoilers?
There's the
Spoilers.
bandits.
You're not allowed to quote Doctor Who. You don't like it.
True that. I didn't even know it was a quote, but yeah.
Jotsam quotes. Well, I was gonna say Jotsam quotes Hitler all the time, but then,
I love
mean
Hitler.
that still holds true.
How did-
Jotsam and
I got my
Hitler,
first bucket medal for
Hitler
Mein
and
Kampf.
Jotsam. You know, I'm
Yikes.
actually, I would watch that. I would watch that sitcom.
What one would you watch?
Hitler and Jotsam.
Hitler and Johnson.
Johnson.
Hitler, you left Jews all over the living room again.
Hitler screamed in German. Oh, Hitler.
Oh, Hitler.
You silly guy. Do you think we rely on Hitler jokes too
and
much?
The
Jotsam.
world relies on Hitler jokes too much. It's what makes us happy as a people.
Oh, we're not. No, we're not doing that one. This one.
Aliens observing
why-
us from
why
space
can't I
say
ch-
we rely
Why
on
can't I do this?
Hitler jokes too much.
Because I'm doing a mission right now. Thank you.
There, we're
All I
doing
know is
that
I
one.
hear Scooter yelling nonstop, and it's just irritating.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me switch. It wouldn't let me switch stuff in the middle of. It wouldn't let me switch stuff in the middle of Scooter yelling.
I get no pleasure, with rare exception. There are some times, I guess. So I get some pleasure, but not much, from the dialogue in this game.
From what? Oh. That's not fair. This game actually has quite a bit of good dialogue.
It just, yeah, but if
And
you
you
put
love
it next
Tina.
to the hours of useless dialogue that doesn't stop,
But
I
you
have to
love
say though,
Tina.
I mean, there's a lot of better dialogue and stuff in the DLC than there is in the regular game.
yeah.
You
and
guys
that
can
is-
teleport to me. That'd be faster.
Sorry, I fell off a cliff. Now I'm having to run after your car, which moves a lot faster than me.
Is it really fair though to say that you have to go into the you have to get DLC?
As long as it can stand alone as its own game.
that is Dingo. That is Dingo canon.
That's my litmus test.
Yeah, never gonna let that one
And I would
die.
say that most of the DLC, well, I'll say
Probably could. Probably
yeah.
could. I'll say if they could stand alone.
except for Hammerlock. Hammerlock's DLC.
Well,
not
we
so
haven't
much.
we haven't played that one yet.
I've played it and I hate it.
Let's focus on the area we're in. Why is this
No,
why is
I-
this so
I-
bad? Why is it so bad? Like, it's bad,
Because
but
it's a
why
lot of
is it so
useless
bad?
driving.
Just fetching.
It's a lot of
That's all you're
useless
doing.
driving.
And the enemies aren't fun. It's all critters that are usually invisible.
So we have annoying enemies.
Fetch him quest.
Apparently Kreslev. It is a lot of fetch quests. It is a lot of fetch quests. Would you say that the area itself is unattractive? The area is boring?
There's nothing significant.
I would say
So
this,
it's
I
not
think this area
bad,
is
but it's
way
not
too
good either.
open.
It doesn't
way
stand
too
out,
open.
that's for sure.
It is, yeah, it's kind of a filler. It's kind of a filler area.
It's stupid and I hate it.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh, right, we gotta... Here, Jotsam, hop out and get that thing.
No.
Did you get that thing I sent you? Fine, I'll hop out and get the thing.
I already hopped.
Oh, you've already hopped out. But did you really hop? Kreslev, stop trying to blow up my vehicle.
I literally hopped.
But I am doing no such thing.
Doesn't work.
I am not
unless you
nearly
get out
as
of it.
stupid as I look.
Well, you're a dingo.
Look
so,
at
I mean,
all
you
these
look right.
threshers.
Come on, seriously?
There's way too many threshers.
So many threshers.
Alright, what am I looking for here? Ah, there we go.
You gotta buy the stuff.
I bought the stuff. I got the stuff. It's the good stuff. Let's go with the stuff.
So we're basically pushers now. We're drug dealers.
That's all I do.
You know, we've gone from being mercenaries to being drug dealers.
Well, but these are the good kind of drugs.
Says
These
you.
are
Do they have a prescription?
These are the drugs. These are well, I mean, we got him from Zed's thing. Zed's a doctor.
You think Zed's reliable?
I didn't say he was a good doctor. I just said he was a doctor. I mean, let's not split hairs.
I don't know why you want to split hairs. That's kind of cruel. I mean, are you at least going to eat the meat after you get done?
I feel bad about giving this guy medicine. He really doesn't deserve it.
There we go. Thought somebody was going to do that eventually. There's that. Overlook needs a shield. Let's do this for Overlook.
Alright. I fixed everything.
If we are to shake off Hyperion control, the town will need a shield like sanctuaries to protect it from
Oh, this part. Oh, this part makes me so mad.
It's the bestest part.
Oh, this is so angry. It makes me so angry because
Oh,
one
with
time
the
I
grind up
accidentally
shields?
dropped. One time I accidentally dropped a really good like a really good thing into the grinder.
no longer want into the grinder.
Oh,
I don't understand this. Well,
Do
why
we have shields?
Why does this... I have one. I mean, why do we
I
have
don't have
to...
any
Why do
spare.
we have to do this?
I've probably got
it's
a
the
couple.
right thing to do.
Yeah, there we go.
It's the right thing to do.
No, I mean, like, why... Like, it's pretty much... Oh, that shield totally didn't go into the grinder.
Before Overlook's old
Well, it's
mean, do
not
we need
exactly
three?
easy to do.
Do we need three?
Not
Three
easy
shields?
to do.
There's two of them right here.
It was a woman. Now, if the town needs someone to make this a big old
Okay, here we go. Let's try this again.
Thanks, Dave. That's the,
God.
no, only one at a time.
Hey, it's waiting.
Oh, did one just fly across the map?
No, oh, you gotta do only one at a time.
Oh my goodness! Just could this mission get any more fun?
I mean, I really don't understand it. Rather than having you go someplace and kill something, you have to go collect shields and drop them in the grinder. And
Oh, I
let's
didn't even
face it,
collect
no
them.
one
I just
goes-
bought some.
I mean, you know, I would like to throw one in. People keep beating me to it.
And that's what everyone does. That's what everyone does. Everyone just goes and buys it. No one actually
Yeah, but
goes.
theoretically, you might not have enough money. Theoretically, you might not have enough money.
Then you teleport back to the beginning of the game. You're acting there's a
That's true.
shortage of money in Borderlands.
I've got like $4 billion
mean, if you're-
and I
if
don't
you're
even try.
Well, that's because we did DLC. I mean, if you do like what we usually do, which is blow it all on slot machines, then no, you might not actually have enough money.
In which case you teleport back to, what's that first section? The first section where you meet Hammerlock, and then you buy shields for like $100.
I don't want any of this
Okay,
stuff.
hold
Why
on.
do
I gotta
have
call. I gotta call Shenanigans here.
it? Shenanigans.
She gave us a shield. One of our quest rewards was a shield. What is all this stuff?
I threw it on the ground because it was
She
filling my
couldn't leave.
inventory and I didn't care.
Why didn't you sell
Because
it?
it's
What?
not a part of his system.
I'm not a part of your
you
system
sell it?
items.
You can't tell
My
me what
dad
to
is
do.
not a shield.
That shield
Shut up,
wasn't
shield,
my
you're not my real
dad.
dad.
It's a shield. You think I'm stupid? Alright, are we supposed to be doing something?
Let's do this. Yes, we
I
are.
don't know.
We
Head
are
to
supposed to be
Hyperion
doing
mortar.
things.
So
Yeah,
is there
remember,
a brick
this
there,
is-
or is it just mortar?
No, I don't think brick's in this one.
Stop blowing things up.
I'm trying to bring this session to an end by killing myself.
Do blow stuff up.
Alright, we'll end after this mission.
Well, it's not necessarily
blow
the
stuff
fact that
up.
I just want to end the session. It's I want to end this part of the game itself.
It's
We
not
don't
that
have
bad.
to do this part of the game.
It's also
It's
not
not
remotely
that bad.
good.
It's not that bad. It's.
Taste my barrels.
There are worse things.
Yeah, there are worse things.
Yeah?
Like Birdemic or The Room.
Or somebody could be ripping my arm off right now. Of course there's worse things. That doesn't
Oh.
mean I want to do this one.
Oh, hi, Mark.
This one girl, she had like 7 guys. One day, one of them found out about it, put her in a hospital in Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark. Oh, so you know what movie I was re-watching for some reason the other day?
Beauty and the Beast.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Close. Actually, both of you are close, but for different reasons. Jotsam, you want to run this? It was American Psycho. I had forgotten
jeez.
that Reese Witherspoon was in that movie.
Very briefly,
Was
she
she?
actually had her role reduced when she found out what the movie was about.
So basically, she didn't read the script beforehand. Is
Nope,
what you're
she
saying.
did not.
That's always a great thing to do.
Yeah. That's just a really good movie.
Yeah, it depends on
Do you
what
like
you're in the
Huey
mood
Lewis
for.
Do you like Huey Lewis in the news? My,
Not while
God.
chopping people.
Yeah, that off-white color, the subtle thickness of it. It even has a watermark. Patrick, you all right? You're drooling.
Yeah, I've seen the movie, I've read the book. I can't say I'm a huge fan.
What are you a huge fan of? Ever?
Lots of things. We've talked about this.
Like what? What are you a big fan of right this second? Like, name one thing that you are a big fan of right now.
I'm a big fan of right now. I'm a
That
pretty big
doesn't
Game of
include your
Thrones
family.
fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I read the
Apparently,
book. It was
Dingo has
a-
disdain for Game of Thrones.
it's-
The
Sorry
new
to
Dead
upset you.
series on
I think it's a
Netflix.
little
Thank
overhyped.
you.
I
Have
think
you-
it's a little overhyped.
Do you watch it?
I've
Come on,
watched
Jotsam,
some of
you
it.
have to have watched it.
But I don't care if it's overhyped, I enjoy it.
Okay.
Like, the
I just
hype
don't
has
think it
nothing to do
deserves-
with the
I just
actual
don't think it
quality.
deserves all the praise. I don't think it deserves all the praise that it gets.
Don't care, I enjoy it.
It's-
You asked me
it's
what I
okay.
enjoy.
It's
Me,
okay.
Jotsam.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see, what else have I really been enjoying lately?
Wait, hold on. Did we not finish that?
Oh,
We didn't finish that. You idiots didn't finish. Oh, why?
You're the one in charge of missions.
I just
Don't get angry
recently,
with us.
I recently watched Whiplash, which was one of the Oscar-nominated films, and that was phenomenal. That was a really good movie.
I do have to ask you a question, Jotsam.
Mhm.
Have you watched the new Daredevil series?
Yes, I did.
What do you think?
You guys do that. I'm gonna go do the other. I'm gonna do the mortar thing. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna finish that other mission.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. I've watched the first 3 episodes.
Okay, I watched all 13.
Well, obviously you liked it at least somewhat then.
Yeah, I kind of walked away from it.
Well, he's a comics buff.
I really had fun with the show, but I felt like they probably stretched the story a little thin. It probably could have been less episodes, like 8 to 10, something like that. That was my...
I've really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, well, those first 3 episodes they move really... Oh, they have a better pace, I guess is a better way to put it. It starts to slow down in the middle quite a bit.
Well, I mean that's probably because they had enough time to write the first 3 episodes, and they probably didn't write anything past that because they didn't think it was going to get picked up. And then once it did, well, all of a sudden they find themselves in a lurch, so they had to kind of hurry and do a bunch of filler episodes.
I don't think that's the case. If you watch it because of the way it's handled from the 3rd episode with the introduction of a new character, it seems very intentional. I just think they spread the overall story arc a bit thin.
That's how you felt about Gotham too, though, wasn't it? Like you enjoyed Gotham to begin with, but then
I've only watched a few episodes.
Not
of
so
Gotham.
much later
I
on.
haven't watched very much.
did you
I've
just
watched
not enjoy it?
everything so far.
I liked
like
it
Gotham.
fine. I don't have cable, so I have to go out of my way to see episodes.
Hulu Plus.
What are we supposed to be doing? I'm just kind of
Wait, you don't
wandering
have
around.
cable? That's a network show.
Well, I have rabbit ears, but they only work about half the time.
Fire the cannon again.
You need to aim your antenna better.
Well, we don't even get cell phone signal here. It's not a great place for signal.
He actually lives in the Twilight Zone.
Which is a good show. I am a really big Twilight Zone fan. I am a big fan.
This is truly a happy day.
Oh, Black Mirror. That's a show. Yeah, I like that show a lot.
So
That's
far, everything that you've been telling me that you really enjoy all happens to be media, and all happens to be like TV shows,
Well, that's what we were talking about.
which is
wasn't
fine. I just think it's interesting. Well, no, I just say tell me something that you really enjoy right now, and you focus mostly on TV shows and
Food,
stuff.
air.
I really enjoy living. Living is good.
it? Okay. I mean, I can get more specific if you want to. You want to go into the art stuff, we can go there. You can go into
That's
the
fair.
books, we can go there.
What books do you really enjoy right now?
I'm actually reading
All of
something right
them.
now that I don't particularly enjoy, but I think it's something that I read recently
What?
that I did.
What's that?
I'm trying to think of a good title. I haven't got to read nearly as much this year as last.
No, what'd you read that you didn't really enjoy?
I'm reading something right now I don't really enjoy. It's called The Luminaries. It is
Well,
a...
I've never heard of it. What's
It's
it
a
about?
multi-perspective novel that's kind of a mystery.
Okay.
I would like to
And
point
what
out
else
these
you like
missions
about
are
it?
so boring. We are finding other things to talk about.
Well, what are we supposed to talk
Just want
about?
to point that out.
Well, he
I
got...
don't
we really
know.
want to. We're trying to avoid the gay debate again, and the thing that we're doing right now is more of Taggart.
in essence, I
They
think
went
he
out
was
of their
just
way
trying
to make him not.
He was trying to accuse me of
they
not
went out of
liking
their way.
anything.
Well, it's true. I think they went out of their way to try and make Taggart a non-stereotypical gay dude. Like he's very manly and wants to punch everything, and like Gearbox really likes with their characters. They really like to play with stereotypes and just overcoming stereotypes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a
Alright.
bad thing. It's just
Are we done with
Okay.
the Overlook missions yet?
there's only one left. There's one left.
What is it?
It's arms dealing.
Oh, can we just not do arms?
No, we should, but it's easy because we have more than one person. So one person get in a vehicle and go to the next one, and then we'll open this one up. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to lay back here, and I'm just going to turn it in as soon as you get to the last one. We're going to
Okay.
cheat this one.
Yeah, I really... Alright, I will get in a light runner. Jotsam, if you also want to get in a light runner, and we will do stuff. And Kreslev can hang
And
here.
things.
I really hate these
Actually, what I
missions.
can do Wait,
really
hold up.
hate
I
these.
can grab this top one that's already here and then run back to the mailbox. And this, viewers, is how we cheat at arms dealing because this mission is terrible. And
Alright,
also,
which direction are
I
you
really
going,
hate this
Dingo?
mission.
You going up the hill?
I'm gonna go to the one. I'm gonna go to the one that is
Alright, I'm going down to the far corner.
with the Stalkers, because I think that one's probably one of the. Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. Kreslev will grab that first one, and I'll go to the Stalker one because I hate it. It's
We'll
terrible.
Benjamin Button it and meet in the middle.
The curious case of Benji's butt.
I just got attacked by BA Stalker, so give me a minute if you can.
Oh, he's over here too.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's all the things.
alright, are we set up?
No, we're fighting BA.
No,
Stalkers.
yeah, I'm under attack by
I
something
went to the
enormous.
I went to the wrong place. It's fine. We'll have plenty of time.
Oh, there's two of them.
All right. Yeah. There's one up here fighting me as well.
No, I'm saying there's two over here with me. No, or did he just somehow get his shield back? Okay, he didn't stand a chance against the car.
No one expects the car.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Are we ready? Are we ready for me to start this?
I'm ready when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me clear out some of these stalkers. Alright, and let's go.
That arm is good. He must have worked out. That arm must have belonged to a seamstress or something. Tell from metatarsals.
The metatarsals.
I think I'm in the wrong
Oh,
spot.
We
I'm
have
terrible at
2
video
of
games.
5.
I'm terrible at video games.
Yeah, I was in the wrong spot. I didn't even have to fight that stupid stalker.
Stupid stalker. Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
So what do you like, Dingo? What are you a big fan of?
What do you like to play? Pokemon! Pokemon!
I see.
You know, honestly, out of the three of us, I'm probably the most joyless. Just being completely honest, like out of the three of us, I'm probably the one that has the hardest time legitimately enjoying things. I'm a
Which is
joyless
strange
human
because
being.
you were trying to accuse Jotsam of not enjoying
You
things.
really were.
It's projecting. It's projecting. I fully admit that I project.
But in all seriousness, when I tell you I dislike something, I mean it quite legitimately. It doesn't have anything to do with just being diametrically opposed, as some fans have insinuated.
Are you referring to Soup?
I'm
I think you
referring
would
to
enjoy
his
just
hate
being
speech.
mentioned.
Hate speech.
I don't know. If you make a video, is that
That
is
is
considered
hate
hate
speech.
speech? I thought that was just.
Did you
free
forget about
speech.
Benghazi?
Oh no!
Dingo, stop dying.
Look, I brought my car.
There. All right, Kreslev, turn it in.
Got it.
Thank you. Let's go. Get us out of here.
Are you a really big fan of my car?
I don't care.
Then I will
I'll
drive
get my
you off
own
the
car.
cliff at the first
Alright, are we
opportunity.
done with Overlook? Please tell me we're done with Overlook.
After we turn, well, yeah. If you want to wait, hold on.
Uh-oh. It's telling me my connection was lost. So let's see what's up. Yeah, apparently I'm no longer online. Fans? Cool. This is now the Jotsam Hour, where you hear commentary by Jotsam about Jotsam's day. So my day was pretty good. I went into work a little late, that's alright. I can do that on Tuesday, Thursdays. And that's about all I've got to say. Well, I did have good lunch, though. I ate late. It was about 2 o'clock. Or 1 o'clock, one of those. But it was alright, because I often do that on Tuesday, Thursdays. Now let's see if they're back. That looks like a no. We have, however, finished the end of our time, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm going to do the Kreslev part and say, if you enjoyed the video, yada 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 yada, something about Facebook and Twitter, yada yada yada, subscribe to some things. I think there's a Steam group that they claim to play stuff on, but they really don't. So if you want to be in the Grizzled Beagle Steam group and possibly play something, but more than likely never play something, that's where it is. And you can do that. So for Grizzled Beagle playthroughs, this is Kreslev. This is Dingo. And this is Jotsam. Good night.